Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the weekly market outlook. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do well to click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. So this is my first video, or this is my first market analysis for the year 2025. I know most of you have been waiting for this. Actually I had to observe a few things and look at how the market has been going before I make any video out there. All right, yes, January was a good month and we are in February, and yes, Trump is back to the White House. All right, yes, and I mind the market has already been reacting. All right, I mean it's we saw a glimpse of it in December till now. All right, at the moment the month of February has been rough. All right, yes, tariffs here and there, especially for those of you who know what is happening on the fundamental front. You know that Trump is implementing certain tariffs and all that, so that is really making the market rough a little bit. All right, yes, but I mean, I hope things are going to be fine. All right, it's just for a short time. Things are going to be fine and all that. So let's stay glued to it, and then we see how things stand. And I really believe that Trump is going to make a difference in the U.S. government or in the U.S. economy. All right, which would affect the market. All right, so let's see what happens in the next 4 years ahead of us. All right, so let's delve into the market and see what the market has for us going into a new week. We are in the last week of the month of February. All right, so I think the market is beginning to give us some clarity after some rough price action it has given us for the past 3 weeks now. All right, so I think things are beginning to pan out now. So let's see. Let's look at the high impact news or the economic news calendar to see what is happening. This time, even though we have high impact, I'll look at the high impact news. There are some news that will catch my attention. All right, now there's some news that I'm going to focus on. So I have high impact news in the high impact news. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I mean, yes, it is what it is. So on Sunday, my focus will be on the NZD retail sales. All right, yes, already the NZD is really facing economic hardship. All right, yes, the economy or the New Zealand economy is not really looking good. All right, so the numbers are so clear. All right, previously they had a minus 2.5% retail sales year on year for the previous quarter. That is the fourth quarter. All right, so expectation is that they are expecting a minus 1.8%. All right, so with this, when the actual comes out as expected, we are likely to see a short-term push of the NZD to the upside. All right, yes, it's not going to be for a long time because as it stands now, I mean, the economy is still not looking good. All right, the economy is still not looking good. So we'll see how things will pan out. The retail sales quarter on quarter for the fourth quarter too, they're expecting a 0.6% as compared to the previous that was minus 0.1%. So if it should come out just as expected or more than even expected, we are likely to see a short-term push. Though that should give us signs that yes, I mean the economy is beginning to respond to improvement. But let's see what happens. All right. I'll also be looking at the federal election. All right, yes, I'll be online to read news and all that concerning the federal election to see how it's going to affect the euro pairs in general. All right, so that is just that for Sunday. On Monday, my focus is going to be on the CPI for eurozone. All right, we'll see how it will also pan out. And on Wednesday, I'll look at the monthly CPI indicator for Australia. All right, yes, and then I also look at the new home sales for USD. All right, yes, so that is going to be my focus on Wednesday. On Thursday, my focus will be on the GDP growth rate. All right, the GDP growth rate quarter on quarter for the fourth quarter, so far as USD is concerned. All right, yes, that is going to be my focus. And then on Friday, I'll look at Swiss franc. All right, Swiss franc to hasn't been, I mean, their economic situation has been bad. All right, the economic situation has been bad at the moment. So for the retail sales numbers previously it was 2.6%, and the market is expecting 1.6%. That is the retail sales year on year for the month of January. For the retail sales month on month for the month of January, the previous was 0.6, and then the market is expecting 0.2%. All right, and that should tell you whatever is supposed to happen in the market if we are to see the actual figures just as the market is expecting. All right, yeah. So and then I'll look at the core CP, core PCE price index for USD, because I mean it's one of the indicators that affect inflation. All right, yeah. So I'll look at that too. Then I'll also look at the GDP growth rate quarter on quarter for the fourth quarter, so far as the card is concerned. All right, yeah. So that is going to be my focus. Yeah, so that is just that for the high impact. This time around, I'm not going to go through all of them because I don't want to spend so much time on videos. I'm looking at giving a maximum of 15 16 minutes video, so that I mean we just go straight forward to the point and then we see how things will go. Yeah, so that is just that for the economic news calendar. Let's delve into the charts and see what is happening. So for the dollar index, we've taken out a major low right here. All right, and price came back to close below that low. So as it stands now, I'm expecting to see price push down. All right, I'm expecting to see price push down to take out this low, then into this volume imbalance. All right, yes, that is my expectation, provided Trump doesn't carry. I mean, those of you who are around during Trump's government that ended in 2020, you can tell that whenever Trump comes to tweet something, I mean the market responds to it. All right, yeah. So if we don't see any of Trump's tweets which will give a positive signal to the USD, I mean the move I'm expecting should pan out or should come into flourishing. All right, yeah. So that is my expectation so far as the dollar index is concerned. Let's look at the JPY currency index. So this is a new thing I've added to my watch list. So going for the or from now onwards, I'll be looking at the JPY currency index too. So for some time now, the JPY has been performing so well. All right, yes, they've hiked rates and they're looking forward to what to do some more rate hikes. All right, they are looking forward to hike rates again. Yeah, so as it stands now, JPY is bullish. All right, yes. I mean, the bullish trend began in the month of December. All right, we are seeing price pushing up, violating previous highs and respecting previous lows. All right, we've taken out this major high right here. So as it stands now for the JPY currency index, I want to see price push to the downside, then we see a push to the upside. All right, yeah. So that is that for JPY currency index. So if I'm bullish on a JPY currency index, that should tell you what XXX JPY pairs should do. All right, we get there and see how they've been performing, and then my expectation or what we are looking out for them to do going forward. All right, so that's just that for the JPY currency index. Let's go what is happening on NZD USD. So if I'm bearish on the dollar index, then obviously I'll expect to see NZD USD move to the upside. All right, yeah. So for some time now, we've seen NZD USD in a downside. All right. So when I was talking about what to expect in the economic news calendar, I made you aware that the NZD's economic situation has been bad. All right, has been very bad. That is why we've seen from the month of October last year, we've seen the NZD pushed towards to the downside till now. All right, it is now that we are trying to see a glimpse of what some level of what improvement. So I showed you in the news. All right, I showed you in the economic news that if we are to see this, all right, if the market expectation or if the actual figures for the retail sales is to meet or is to be higher than the market expectation, then definitely we are going to see NZD/USD give us an upside movement. All right, yeah. So that is my expectation so far as NZD/USD is concerned. Let's look at what is happening on AUD/USD. Yeah, so for AUD/USD too, same thing. All right, I'm expecting to see AUD/USD push to the upside. All right, there is a high impact news for the Australia, that is the monthly CPI. All right, yes. So we're expecting the CPI to be what, to be same as previous. If we should get a same, or if the actual numbers should come out just like the market expectation, or if it's higher than the market expectation, that will push AUD/USD to the upside. All right, that will push the AUD/USD to the upside. So for AUD/USD, we are likely to see price. All right, this is a zone that I'll be looking out to see price come into. All right, yes. So it's two things. It's either we see price come into the zone, then we see a continuation to the upside, or price will come back here, then we see a push to the upside. All right, we'll see how the price will react. All right, provided we don't have any breaking news going into the week. All right, the market can react any way it wants. To the fact that I'm giving out my speculations doesn't mean that it's going to follow suit. All right, I'm just giving you speculations, or I'm just giving you predictions based on previous data and then based on my experience and knowledge I have on the market. Any fundamental news can change the market. The fundamental news can change it. All right, we can have a breaking news or a fundamental news that will come up in the week that can change the whole story. All right, so you take note of that. That is that for AUD/USD. Let's look at what is happening on EUR/USD. Yeah, so for EUR/USD too, I'm expecting to see price push to the upside as a result of the weakness we are experiencing on the dollar index. All right, yeah. So this zone right, this is the bullish breaker block right here. So I will expect to see price reverse from the zone. All right, or we can even break the zone, take out this low, come into this area before we see a continuation to the upside. So that is my expectation for EUR/USD. Let's look at what is happening on EuroCAD. Yeah, so for EuroCAD, price action is not so clear at the moment. All right, we've been in a consolidation for a while now. All right, we've been in a consolidation for a while now. So this is the high and then this is the low I'll be looking out. All right, yeah. So for those of you who are short-term traders, you can be doing your thing within this range. All right, unless we see a breakout of the zone. All right, unless we see price breaking out of the zone. But once price is within the zone, those of you who are short-term traders can be doing your thing. All right, I mean, you know what you do in the consolidation ranges. I'm not here to tell you, or I'm not here to tell you what you should do. But if we should see price break out of the zone to the upside, then price comes back to close right above the zone, then definitely we see price push to the upside. All right, so by a closure above the zone, I want to see a swing low formation. All right, once that swing low formation forms, I'll start looking into to enter forward for buys, expecting price to push the upside to take out this high right here. All right, yes. So that is going to be my expectation. If on the other hand too, price should take out this low right here, right, move into the zone to take out this low, then my next expectation will be price closing below this low. Once I see price closing below this low by a way of a formation of a swing high, then I'll see price. I'll look forward for sell to see price push to the downside. Let me see if there's yes for this low to be taken out. All right, yes, that is the draw on liquidity. So that is going to be my expectation so far as EuroCAD is concerned. let's look at what is happening on Euro JPY. Yeah, so just as I told you, the yen has been performing so well. All right, we've had a very, very good run to the upside on the JPY currency index, which is reflecting on Euro JPY. All right, you've seen price pushing to the upside, sorry, to the downside on this market for some time now. And as it stands now, I mean, the trend hasn't changed. The bearish trend on Euro JPY hasn't changed. Or I'm still expecting to see price push to the downside. I'll expect once market open, I'll expect to see price retracing up. All right, I'll expect to see price retracing up to fill at least 50% of this liquidity void we are seeing here. Then we see a push down. All right, that is if we don't see any gap created upon the market opening. All right, or once market opens, because for the month of February, for the weeks past, whenever market opens, it opens with a gap. All right, either gaps up, sorry, either market has been gapping down. All right, on this market here. All right, yes, so there's for some market too, it gaps up. Yes, so you take note of that. I'll expect to see price push up to fill at least 50% of the zone right here, all things being equal. Then we see a push to the downside. So that is going to be my expectation so far as Euro JPY is concerned. Let's go what is happening on CHF JPY. So for CHF JPY to same plan, all right. CHF JPY same plan. I'll expect to see price push up, then we see a push down. Remember, we are expecting a retail sales economic news for CHF JPY. All right, yes. So the market expectation is that they are expecting a lower data than the previous, which is bearish for CHF. All right, which is bearish for CHF. And if it's bearish for CHF, clearly it should give us it should give us a bearish scenario if things pan out as the market is expecting. So for CHF JPY, I want to see price push up a little bit, then we see a continuation to the downside. So that is my expectation so far as CHF JPY is concerned. Let's look at what is happening on GBP JPY. So for GBP JPY to same plan, all right, yeah. So I'll also expect to see price push up a little bit, at least fill 50% of it. Then we see a push to downside, taking out this low. All right, yeah. So that is just that for the weekly market outlook. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do well to click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will get notified as soon as possible. Yes, the link to my Telegram community too is in the description box below. Check it out and then join my Telegram community. All right, I've opened registration for mentorship. All right, I've opened up registration for mentorship. So if you are still struggling in this industry, all right, you just need to put things together and all that. Get in touch with me. All right, I'll put you on. All right, I'll show you my strategies, what I do technically and what I do fundamentally. It's not anything. It's something simple and straightforward. All right, yeah. So you just have to get in touch with me. Then we see how things will go. All right. For now, my VIP signal page is closed. All right, my VIP signal page is closed. I'll reopen it by the close of the month of February. All right, I'll open it by the close of the month of February. Then we see how things will go for March. All right, yes, I think March ends the first quarter. All right, yeah. So we see how things will go for March. Then we look into the second quarter of the year. All right, yeah. So that is just that for the weekly market analysis. I'll come your way again another time. I'm trying to see if time will permit me to be doing some educational content. All right, and even with that, it's going to be a short video, so that will take place on my TikTok account. So you can find me on TikTok as the Clairvoyant Trader. All right, just the same name I'm using on my YouTube channel. So when you type in the Clairvoyant Trader on TikTok, my channel name is going to appear there. All right, because I mean, I'm the only person in the industry called a clairvoyant trader. So if you see, just take note of my logo and then the name. If you see anything else somewhere, it's not me. All right, so far I'm the only person in the industry using that name. So you take note of that. All right, yeah. So if you're on TikTok, just go on TikTok and find me there. Make sure you follow me because I'll be looking out to be doing some educational content, and then I'll be posting it. That is if time should permit me. All right, yeah. So that is just that. I'll come your way again another time. I wish you all good luck and good trade. Peace.